Guys, you're welcome back to Agri-Connect, and on Agri-Connect we aim at showcasing agriculture with the best practices to improve food security on the continent. My name is Nana Ismail, and for this episode we are looking at one of the prolific breeders when it comes to agriculture. Stay with us to know this industry. We'll be back shortly. You're welcome back from the break. As I said earlier, today we are looking at one of the prolific breeders when it comes to animal farming with the help of a young farmer who is going to introduce himself. You're welcome to Agri-Connect. Okay.
Thank you.
Introduce yourself.
First of all, I say thank you for coming here. And I'm Gerald in person, an engineering student from Accra Technical University. And it's been 3 years now I started farming, yes, for
Okay.
rabbit. But I wasn't that active because I was in SHS by now. So currently, I'm fully into the rabbit farming. And I'm also dealing with tomatoes farming as well. That's for commercial, yes. So I just forgot something. 20 years. That's recently 2 months now.
Oh, happy birthday.
So 20 years now, and I'm into rabbit farming, and it's a nice thing to start because it demands something less. Not even thinking of a wider place or anything big. You just need small space and you can do this. And it's also less capital intensive. That's why I chose to do rabbit farming, basically.
All right. So there are a lot of ventures you could have gone into, but you focus on tomatoes and rabbits.
Yes.
Yeah. So what even sparked your interest? Who made you know about rabbit farming, and what about it attracted you?
Actually, I like nature.
Okay.
Basically, I like nature, and out of this, every day, that's earlier on, I've been telling myself I would have to do something, I would have to do something. But I have a friend, he's Nana Kwame.
Okay.
So out of his effort, that's what just triggered something out of me to get into the tomatoes farming. And he was also doing rabbit farming as well. So it was an opportunity for me to get into it fully. And that's what brought me here.
And how has it been so far? You've been in it for 3 years.
It hasn't been easy, like quite challenging. Actually, if I'm to talk about the things of it, if you come to maybe feed, it's a problem sometimes, and also when they are to give birth, it's also a problem sometimes because they need time. Rabbit farming is all about getting time for the rabbits. Yes, most especially the bunnies as well. And changing of water also takes time. Changing of, let me say, giving them food, you have to, and also balancing their diet, which is very important for rabbits.
All right. So now let's look at the varieties that you have on your farm. What are some of the varieties?
And I have New Zealand white and brown.
Okay.
Yeah. For the common one, this one you could see, it's a New Zealand white. A New Zealand white rabbit.
That's so cute.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
From the eye.
Oh, okay.
Yes. They see the difference.
Okay. And then the one with the dark patches.
Yes. It's the brown one.
The brown one. Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So you mentioned how long does it take for the rabbits to mature? From bunnies, from when they get pregnant, or the gestation, all the way to maybe when they are ready for the table.
For me, out of some of the things I've done, let me say I've been trying things all over, and I think it's the diet you give them. It's like human beings. So if you feed well, definitely you go well. So for me, I think 4, 5, they can get body. Yes. And
so within 4 to 5 months,
yes,
they are ready for table.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And how long does it take, the gestation?
I said 4 to 5 weeks. They are matured.
4 to 5 weeks.
Very matured. Okay. And to talk about the months, let me say 2 months.
2 months. Okay. All right. And you spoke about feed. The quality of the feed impacts the quality of the rabbit. What do you feed your rabbit?
The rabbit. It's a normal feed, which is the combination of layer mash and wheat. Yes, and you add something small like salt. Yeah. And apart from that, you have to also add grass, like human beings, the way we take vegetables, which is very important because they have problem with the digestive system. And giving them some wheat, let me say the grasses, it's very important. And we also have a way we go about feeding them with the wheat, which is the grasses. Yet it demands you washing them with salty water,
Mm.
drying them before you give it to
You give
them.
it to them.
Yet
Oh,
it's
okay.
very important.
Okay.
Just to prevent maybe disease
Disease.
outbreak.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how often do you feed them? You know, when it comes to some ventures, some animals require maybe once a day feed, others two twice, and even others three times. Yeah. So how often do you feed your rabbits?
For me, I use the weather condition to feed them.
Okay.
So normally I give them two times daily, which is in the morning and the afternoon.
Mm,
But weather like this, let's say when it's raining, I don't really feed them, let's say in the morning afternoon. Getting to afternoon, then I give them one diet, which is I have a cup I give to them, and that's all. Yes.
oh, okay.
Because when it's hashy, when the weather is very hot, sometimes they need to take it more. And
Mm,
I also wet or moist their feed.
okay.
Yes,
Why?
I moist their feed to catch up with the weather condition.
Okay.
Yeah, because that time it's hot. Let me say in the dry season it's
Mm.
hot there.
So you
So I
add
have to
moisture to the feed
yes,
when it's hot,
yes.
and when it's
Rainy season
rainy
like this, I
season,
just give them after mixing without more
moisture.
anything. Yes, then
Oh,
it's
okay,
okay.
okay, all
Mhm.
right. So now let's look at some of the recycling aspects of this. If you look at the droppings
Yeah.
and then the urine, is there maybe do you use it for something else, or
Yeah.
maybe you just let it go?
I use it for something.
So what do you use it
Actually,
for?
initially I planned of using it, let's say, for business, selling it to
Mm-hmm.
other, but I got a different thought. That was a plan B. So I use it for my tomato farming.
Mm.
So I decompose it, then I use it myself because I'm into organic farming. That's the tomatoes. So I'm into organic farming. That's
Okay.
what I do.
That's what you do. Okay. So can you take us through the caging components? So the housing when it comes to rabbit farming, what are the dimensions? Why did you opt for this? So if you can take us through.
Um, this one, starting with this one,
Uh-huh.
I chose 2 feet,
Okay.
2 feet, and that one is it's for that side. The other side, it doesn't have an actual dimension for that side, but it's beyond 1 feet.
1 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
The reason why I chose 2 feet for this one, it's spacing important. You see, under normal circumstances, they are supposed to be on the
On the
ground.
ground,
Yeah,
exactly.
but because the land isn't enough, so I
Uh-huh.
have to keep them in cage.
In
And they
cages.
have to exercise, like
Uh-huh.
the way human beings we exercise. So when they're happy, you see them jumping inside. But when the space there is minimized, they don't get this move about.
Mm. Okay.
So it's the same for all.
Mm.
And I'm planning of constructing a new one and getting this one solved. That's getting a modern one
Okay.
because I've found some challenges of which I want to
Okay.
eliminate
So
those
what are the
ones.
challenges you found?
We have neighbors around and looking at the urine, the acidity in it, the the odor that comes out is too high.
For the neighbors.
Yes, for the neighbors. So out of the plan I have, I want to construct a cage is that when I make it, there will be a clearance here, which is a space, and the space there will be a tray to fit in there, and that tray will collect the droplets. You see, this one is
Mm-hmm.
exposed,
Yes, it's
so when the
exposed.
wind blows, it carries
Yeah.
it and it goes. And also, I want
Mm.
to prevent intrusion of houseflies here. So I think that one will be the best,
Okay.
and also get nipple systems to just take away the water, the can there,
Mm-hmm.
because other insects can settle,
Can
of which
settle.
it's not
Okay.
healthy.
All right.
Mhm.
So now let's look at the their feeding and water system. So how often do you change the water? How often do you clean the bowls? Yes, let's look at the best practice.
For changing of water, I do that every day.
Mm.
Anytime I come here to feed them, I do that. I have to change water regularly because it's very important.
Mm.
Because me myself, when I drink water and I put it down, I don't take it. Yet I just change the
Change,
water.
yeah.
So
The same
yeah,
for
make sure
them.
yeah. And
Mm.
for the cleaning of the bowls, maybe a week because I've been schooling, so I don't get time. So I do that every weekend. Then Oh, that's good.
Okay. And I've seen that with the cage units,
Mhm.
there are separations. So I see that these are alone. These have, some of them are in pairs, some of them have their bunnies with them. So can you take us through there? So which of the rabbits are here? Which of them are in pairs? Which of them are, yes,
These ones are males.
males? Okay.
Yes, these ones are males.
Uh-huh.
And this side, female,
Mm,
which recently gave birth.
mm,
Yes, female, female, female,
and then
and also a female. But yes,
female.
I'm trying to bring out something new. So it's a test I'm doing,
Okay.
whether it will work out.
Okay.
This
So
what
what
I'm
test is it?
okay. I want to try and relate animals, which is the rabbits, to human beings to
Okay.
see something, of which is getting the bunnies around, and that's when it's pregnant, and try to see if it will be able to give birth like the way human beings will feel comfortable to give
Oh,
birth.
okay. So you want it to have its bunnies with it when it's
Yet,
giving birth.
yet
Okay.
to see how things will go about.
Okay.
And this one, it's also pregnant, but you see, I've separated
Third
them.
years.
Yeah, so I want to just check the difference
Mm,
and how the population of
mm,
bunnies that rabbits can give. It gives let me say um more bunnies, roughly. Okay, the list it has given is six.
6. Okay. So
Six.
your rabbits are able to have six
Yes.
bunnies
Yes.
per session.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. But if you want more population, then I think you have to check the diet, which is very important. I said that earlier on. The reason why we do that is you are for me, I'm using that as commercial
Mm,
basis, and if I'm not able to get larger population, then I'm failing already. So I check the diet in order for me to get more bunnies. Yeah. And also the diet, I'm very particular in the diet, which is balancing the diet.
mm,
This is because if I don't do that, assuming the rabbit is supposed to give birth to 10 bunnies and I don't feed it well, there isn't anything like balancing the diet, it will break down maybe five.
mm,
Yet it will break down five, and it will only be able to give birth to five. So the breakdown of five will be used as food, balancing it here
mm.
within. So that's the reason why.
So you give it enough for it to be able to produce as much as it
Yes,
should. Okay.
yes,
All
that's
right. And I
okay.
can see that some of the bunnies are in boxes over there.
Yes.
Can you take us through the?
So this one gave birth today. So let me take this one.
Okay.
I lost four.
Mm.
Yes, because of the rain.
You lost 4. Oh,
Yes, I
okay.
lost
Oh,
four.
so the weather affects the bunnies greatly.
Yes. So
Okay.
when you are not around and it's not able to get out its
Mm,
face, then
shed it first.
yes.
Okay.
So some fell on the metal, and it's like pneumonia. Human being affected with pneumonia. So when air passes under, then into that time there wasn't any fear like this. So that's what caused
So
them.
you need a fur to keep them warm.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
So but this one gave
Mhm.
birth today, just
Today.
today.
Oh, okay.
So let me try and get that
Okay.
one out. Okay. So
Okay. That's fresh.
mhm. So you see how they.
Mm, so how many bunnies are there? 5.
So this one is five.
Mm, so you have to, okay. All right. And now let's look at when it comes to some of the diseases. What are some of the diseases that you've seen so far with the rabbits?
Yeah. For my farm, it's only coccidiosis.
Coccidiosis. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
that's all.
And
That
how do
one,
you?
that one, it affected one, and
Mm,
that's
so
all.
what were some of the symptoms?
Um, it removal of the fur.
Oh, okay.
Yes, removal of the fur, and that's all.
So how did you treat
One
that?
died, but
Oh,
the
okay.
other survived.
Survived. Okay.
Yes,
All
I
right.
injected one. Yes.
So do you have veterinary officers that you work with?
Yes, I called one.
Okay.
Yeah, he's at Medina. I
Okay.
called him, then he showed me the way out. The
Okay.
injection.
All right. So now let's look at the profitability. Is this a profitable venture?
Very.
Okay. What makes it profitable?
Okay. If you like money, then I think this one can be best for you because those considering their health will be coming for this, and you know that those who need something urgently, meaning the price is high. Yet, so this ones they are very costly. And looking at the meat too, it's very nice, very
White
nice.
meat.
Yeah, it's white meat and less cholesterol. So this one can be given to even a patient that's from the doctor's advice. That person is not supposed to take in meat. Yet sometimes they can recommend rabbit meat for them. Yeah, just because of fat. Yes.
Okay.
So it's a nice meat.
It's a nice meat.
Very
Okay.
nice one.
All right. And now let's look at the value addition. You add value to your rabbits before selling, or you just sell it to the consumers like that?
I slaughter, then also depending on what the consumer wants.
Once.
Yeah. Sometimes after slaughtering, you are told to take off is it there's something on it before. Yeah, I've forgotten the name. Yeah. But you are told to take that one off.
The first coat off.
Yeah, the first coat off. Or sometimes they request for it. So you do that, then I freeze it,
Okay.
package it, then it's being delivered to, and it's free delivery as
Free
well.
delivery. Oh,
Yes.
no matter where you are in Accra. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Let's talk about recycling within you've already mentioned the litter and then the urine.
Yeah.
Now let's look at other ventures that's maybe the fair. What can be used for if you're using it for something? Yeah.
So knowing this for rabbit farming, nothing is wasted.
Waste.
Yes, nothing is a waste here. You can looking at the remains as I said earlier on, then the urine. So you can also get a fair, which is for what we see in town already. For let me say coats, doormats, ladies bag, anything that you see fluffy. Sometimes they are from rabbit hair. So basically, you can also get this. They are nice. Very beautiful. You can see
Different colors.
different colors.
Wow.
So when you're wearing rabbits, you have many things to think of. Not only selling the rabbits for maybe meat, yet you can also get the fare for something else, and you get your money from it.
So you don't necessarily have to even go into the rabbit farming. You could buy from the farmer to also start a business. And now let's look at some of the. Let's say somebody wants to venture. You just mentioned that it's less cost intensive, and they're also prolific breeders, and they take a very short period to be ready for table. So let's say somebody wants to be interested in somebody is interested in venturing into rabbit farming. What should they know? You know, usually when you say the good things, everybody's like, oh wow, then I want to venture into it. But there are also issues when it comes to rabbit farming. So what should one be aware of before venturing into rabbit farming?
Yeah, before venturing into rabbit farming, you need to understand yourself. Yeah, and also know that you are going to face initial challenges. Anything you start, then you don't have much education about it. Definitely, you'll be facing some challenges, and those challenges, as I said earlier on, when it comes to their feeding, it's a challenge, and also most especially much time. Yeah, you spend much time on them because you don't know
You're not learning.
yet, so you have to spend much time as I'm already doing to just study your rabbits. Not always the research will give you maybe accurate maybe out maybe accurate information yet. So sometimes you need to study your own rabbit and come out with your own maybe
your own ways. So
yes,
ways that
actually.
work specifically for your rabbits.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. So now you know there are lots of rabbit farmers. People have been doing it. People are venturing. So do you belong to any association since you've been doing it for 3 years, or do you know of any association that helps champion rabbit farmers? You don't belong to any. Oh
Yes,
wow.
actually.
Okay, so maybe this is an opportunity for you to even start one and get your people who are also in the
Yes,
industry.
actually.
Yes, so that your issues will be easily,
Yeah, yeah.
addressed. Okay. Now, you have the platform. Why should someone buy your rabbits?
Okay, for my rabbits, I'll first talk about their weight. Yes, it's beyond 2 kg, 2 kilograms. And also when it comes to the environment too, it's it's always hygienic. Yes, and looking at it, definitely the rabbit will be healthy. If the environment is not hygienic and it affects the rabbit, maybe the rabbit can be slaughtered with some disease, which when consumed, it may affect you. So for my rabbits, it's very healthy. Yeah, and also I've said the weight earlier
Mm-hmm.
on, and also different breeds. Maybe somebody wants them as pets. They are nice, as you can
Yes,
see,
very beautiful.
very beautiful. So if you want them as breeds for real pets,
Mm-hmm.
you can get them also. So that's it.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. Thank you very much, Inshra.
Yeah.
This brings us to the end of this episode of Agri-Connect, where we've been looking at one of the prolific breeders when it comes to agriculture, and this is no other than rabbits. We've looked at the various components of the value chain that you can also venture into. My name is Nana Ismabasam, and keep watching Agri-Connect for more educational agricultural content. Bye.